Okay, tubes, so how's it going today? So, figured we could, I guess look at some books. Probably won't be making much for videos for a little while because my friends should be showing up pretty soon if we start cutting hay, so. I already made a video for today, that's already uploaded and ready to go. Well, it's already public now, so. This will be for tomorrow's video, if I can edit it, hopefully tonight, most of it anyways. So, yeah. I'm going to make this video kid-friendly too, so kids can definitely check it out if they want to. Some cool books here, I figured kids would love them too, you know, so. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay guys, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think, almost 10. This is a new Polaris book. I'll show you what they are. I got a whole bunch of John Deere books, which I know the kids, farm kids will love. This is an overdue video too, the Boss Snowplow Company book. This part was long overdue. I was supposed to make that. Some more John Deere books. Some more John Deere books. They're all John Deere's pretty much. So we'll get started. I don't have much for battery juice either. It's been charging most of the day, but so we'll start with the Polaris book just to get the kids mad at me. So here we have a 2013 Sportsman catalog. This is for just for the sportsmen, I guess. And I tell you, man, I really like this one here. I love those rims. It's kind of like a, you know, I don't know what you want to call them, but they're pretty dang cool. There's the number if you want to read them. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of glance through it, and we'll make better videos of it later on. Sportsman 850 and 550s. There's the new Glacier plows. And I still got to get me more of these too. I got to get me some of those. $80. Not gonna happen. So I'm just seeing like some extensions and stuff, you know, and stuff. So look at that. Look at that blue one. I wonder if that's a 550 or an 850. Really can't tell. So yeah. Lots of cool stuff. Here's his new scramblers. Kind of always wanted one, but you know, I think they're supposed to be a little bit stronger, I suppose, than what my four-wheeler is. Just some straps and some cables and stuff. You know, some winches. I got to get a new one for mine. I think that's going to be about $400. Now this is my snowplow that I have right now. Right here, and I did order something for it. For some of you guys, I didn't get the sprayer like I was going to tell you guys. This is for my subscribers, but if there's anyone new out there, you guys ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But I didn't get the sprayer, but I got something else. It was reasonably cheap, so yeah. So I got it off a different website. It's got something to do with the snow plows, but I'm not going to tell you what. So, but here's their new 66-inch, you know, Glacier blade. They're made, I think they're made more for stacking snow, because see how they're kind of curved and stuff. See, mine's just like, well, mine's kind of like that too, but it's more for sideways plowing and stuff. If you plan on doing a lot of stacking of snow, you would use this. This works fine too, but you know, this would probably be a lot better. I just love that orange color. And you know what, guys? See these here, I guess they're called fender flares, I guess, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. My Polaris 4-wheeler can have them too. And mine's an 010, so I think someday I might have my dealer put them on. They're made for 010s and up. Yeah, here. Yeah, Fender Flare Kit. That's what they're called. For 230 bucks US. For 09 to 013 550s or 850s. That would look so cool, I think, on my four-wheeler. And it would keep less mud off me too. And I want to replace those plastic things with these steel, what are they called? A-arm guards. Well, these are kind of like that aluminum stuff. Mine's just plastic, so mine's just stock. So someday I can do that myself too, because I've already taken off my plastic ones to check for grease zerks and stuff. All their new rims and everything. Mama. These are for the sportsmen too. This is not for rangers or anything. Oh, they got. Oh, my light died. Quite the selection of rims and tires. I like them all pretty much. You know, pretty cool. Or you can get tracks now and dump boxes and windshields. Yeah, I got me one. I think I got me this one, the tall one. I think that's, yeah. It's all see-through, but it's for the old 10s, you know. They're a bit different. They're different now, of course, but. And I would love, 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 love to have one of these light bars on. Look at that. Now, yeah, unfortunately, you have to have a front brush guard to mount these lights on, so maybe someday, guys, we'll have them put one on, and we'll have them put the lights on, too. And some safety flags and stuff, you know, and some extra lights. I just want the big light bar. You can have the 4 LED light bar or the 12-inch. I just want to go for the 12-inch. I think that would look sick. Now they're making, well, they were always making these kind of mowers here, but now they're making new kinds. They're even making chippers. And something like what the DR makes here. I think these kind of are DR, aren't they? Well, I don't know. Well, I know it says Polaris, but whatever. So, and then their oils and stuff, you know, and grease. And then got some clothing and stuff going on here. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's the Polaris 2013 for the sportsmen's. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I don't have much room here. I gotta clean off my workbench too. So, we'll get into the John Deere stuff. Hopefully I got enough juice. I might have to charge up my camera for a couple more hours and then, you know, make more parts of this video. So now we're into the John Deere hay tools, balers, mowers, mower conditioners, pull-type forage harvesters, rakes, and tedders. Right there, I'm already telling you this is going to be an awesome book. Look at this picture. Look at those big tires on that. You never have to worry about that. I don't think ever falling in. Never have to worry about that falling into a pothole. They're mostly for flotation too. So like I said, I'm just kind of glancing through it, and I'm not really getting into the details of it too much. If you guys see something, let me know, and then I'll make another video on it, but I'm just going to kind of glance through it. They got their new 600/800 pull type mower conditioners. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. I don't really care for this too much, though, how this big thing is here, you know. Well, that's just where the belts are, I guess. I don't know, but pretty cool. And they still smell brand new. I've only had them for a couple of days, so yeah. And then the horsepower, you know, speeds only, you know, stuff. Now we're getting into the square balers. And they do have, you can order them with a counter on it too, to count how many bales you pushed out the back, you know, stuff. Now we're into the round balers, which is what I would be doing. Two different sizes, I think. Yeah, there's the 568, 458, 468, which I'm guessing this one is the biggest baler that they got. It's the biggest number. So I don't think we would need a gigantic baler. I'm pretty sure any one of these smaller ones would do for baling hay, you know. And that's what they kind of look like when they're being pushed out and stuff. And they got, instead of using twine, they use netting now. I think you can still use twine if you want to, but netting is a lot more better. And then this is for their balers. This is really good now. I don't know if any of the older ones have it, but down here it shows you, this is how big the bales are getting. I guess once you hit the red is when you're full. But these over here, the top ones actually show if you're baling too much to one side or too much to the other side. If you can keep those centered or level, you know, so that means you're actually baling pretty good. But if you get too much, say too much hay on the right side, then the right side will go up. So that means that your bale is going to be bigger on one side and then smaller on the other side. So, and then it shows it here too. So, yeah, tells you everything. I think you can manually put your twine and net wrap on it too, if you want to just do it by buttons, or you can just set it to auto, and it'll automatically do it. Yeah, they got 448, 458 standard, 458, 468, 556, or 558, and then 568. So they give you quite a few different size balers. So, yeah, and they got these newer balers here. Oh, this is the bigger. These are bigger. 854. But I guess that's for silage. Yeah, that's if you're gonna silage bale. And that would be good for us. Well, maybe it would be. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Now we're into the pole-type foraged harvesters, which are like, you know, like hay choppers, corn stalk choppers, you know, stuff like that. Pig up heads. This is for corn, if you're gonna chop up corn. So, and a long time ago, you guys, I don't know if you, for you younger kids would remember, but back in the old days, there only used to be just the, I think just the two, where you can only pick up 2 rolls at a time. Here you can pick up damn near 3 or 4 now. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much all it. Yeah. That's for the hay tools from John Deere. And we'll do the Boss last, because that's not too important right now. And then this is an older book. It's been around, I guess, a while. I can tell there's not much of a glare or shine on it now. This is for the 2000 series compact utility tractors. 2320, 2520, and 2720. It's not much to... I wanted to get one, but, you know, I don't really have the money for it, so... I would probably just go for a 2720, but they're not really... As far as I know, they're not making them anymore. They're making a different model now. They still look the same. It's just the model numbers are different now, I guess. Which probably wouldn't really matter anyway. There's not much in this book though. 2720 is making 31 horsepower. PTO horsepower is 23. And that's it on that. So that didn't take us too long to go through that. And I think some of you guys will remember this for the new John Deere mowers that they come out with. The X710, X730, X734, X738, X739, X750, X754, X758. So we'll just kind of glance through the book. Cold testing. I never start mine in that cold weather anyway. Mine sits all winter. Kind of the guts of it. Kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't really do much for brush hog, and I have done some, but I don't have none of these newer ones. I got a X724, so 25 horsepower, four-wheel steer. Mine's a four-wheel steer too, so pretty cool. My fingers are kind of hurt here. Let me readjust my camera here. So, camera's getting kind of hot, which means it's probably going to die now. Top view of it. The only thing they changed now is, well, besides the hood and rims and stuff, they kind of changed some of the switches now too, for like the PTO and the lights and stuff. I'm not quite sure how I can get a good picture on that for you. There's snow blowers. I still got to get one for mine. 3-point hitch. I still got to get me one for mine. Yeah. For the X710, 22 horsepower. X730, 25.5. Same with the four-wheel. This guy here. Same. So actually, your best bet would be to get a. If you wanted a four-wheel steer, it would be the X734. It's still 25 horsepower, but with four-wheel steer. It's the same as mine. Same horsepower, everything. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get a good picture on that PTO switch. Kind of disappointing, but I don't really care for it because it's more yellowish now. I don't think there's a good. Well, you can kind of. Yeah, it's more here. See that? That's the PTO switch right there now, I guess. I don't know. Kind of cheesy looking, but you know, I guess what can you do? The more decks are different now too. They're more square now, which is not good because you can't really. I'm sure you really couldn't do much for like trimming with it, you know. Like mine's more of a round switch, so it's more easier. Okay, so that one's done. Now I think I've done one of these books before. I got other John Deere books too, but this is for the John Deere 5D, 5E Limited Series tractors. I'm kind of just glance through them. The horsepowers are pretty good, you know. I don't think, as far as I know, you can't put any self-leveling loaders on this models of tractors, which is kind of stupid. I kind of want self-leveling. You know, that's just something I would need. So, I mean, look at that. I mean, there's even girls driving them, so you know that they're not that hard to drive. Of course, well, if you teach them, then they're alright, but good-sized cabs and everything, you know. Big throttles. I wish mine had that kind. I wish my throttle was on the right side instead of being on the left side. I don't know why they got to do it that way. You can still bale hay even with these smaller model tractors too. The 4720 can round bale too, but that's about 60 horsepower, which is really all we would need, I think. Maximum would be 105. We wouldn't need to go any bigger than that, but so like I said, I'm just kind of glancing through them, you know. There's one book I haven't really looked at yet myself. Okay, now we're into the D-Series skid steers. Two things I don't like about them. Well, there might be more than two, actually. Well, right now, one is the headlights. I bet you they're not very bright, unless they're LEDs. But they don't look like LEDs to me. And they painted the booms black now. I like them yellow, like the rest of the machine. I like the new skid steers now because the doors actually open up like the Bobcat, so they swing open instead of going up into the cab. I don't care for, you know, swinging into the cab. I want them to swing out. Good sized cabs, you know, removable top window. I think the Bobcats have that too. I'm not 100% sure, but you know how that goes. So good for snow plowing, loading dump trucks, hauling gravel, hauling dirt, you know, stuff. So hauling bales, snow blowing, leveling, augering, and rolling. Loading dump trucks. Yeah. So, yeah, they got a 326D, 328D, 332D. I might just get the 332D and be done with it. You know, what's the on that guy? It is. Where's the horsepower for this baby? Horsepower is. Come on, come on. Where's the horsepower? Should be right here somewhere. I'm not seeing horsepower rise. You think it would say right here? What's up with that? Maybe it says. Oh yeah, they got other models too, actually. 3D18 and 320. So they got smaller models too, I guess. I guess this is for the larger machines. But I cannot find the horsepower. No, here. Gross peak power. No, that's something else. Well, I'm not really finding the horsepower. I'm probably looking right at it, but I'm blind as a mole, so whatever. Things that are optional and standard on them. All the little squares and circles and stuff. So the glance through that looked pretty good. Now this is the attachments for the 3000 series tractors, and I guess and up. Well, 2000 series and up, actually, yeah. I have another book like this, but she's getting a little bit worn out, so I had figured, well, I better grab me a new one, you know. All those sizes of buckets and blades and grapples, 3 different kinds of grapples get out of her bug. Tooth bar kits, 4-in-1 bucket, pallet forks, bale spears, grapples for, you know, debris. And then they should have loaders. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Mid-mount mowers, baggers, and then they got new grooming mowers now. These are yellow. Never seen them before. I've always seen these models. So, yeah. And it's funny too that it says that the small models, it's like the 60-inch, takes 18 to 30 horsepower. Well, anywhere in between. Well, mine's 25 horsepower, so if I put a 3-point hitch on the back, I bet you I could run that. Should probably have a little bit struggling, but, you know, she struggles anyway running my mid-mount, so, well, that's when I'm brush hogging. There's some brush hogs, you know, 3-point hitch models, sickle bar mowers, light dyed, fillet mowers, cruise control, front quick attach weights and extensions. Tons of stuff. Just tons of stuff. I mean, you can go way out on this. Box blades, or not, you know, 3-point blades, rear blades and front blades, and other stuff. Tillers. My XM24 can have, I think, one of these, but it's the smallest model that they make. Backhoes. You know, manure spreaders, 3-point hitch bale spears, bale unrollers. Hay rakes, tedders, rotary rakes, disc mowers, quart raiders, standard duty, and I think it's heavy duty too. Spreaders, overseeders, whatever the other one is. And then cab, things for tractors with cabs, beacon lights, canopy for non-cab tractors, mirror extensions for cab tractors, toolbox for open and standard tractors, open cab and cab, forward work lights for both, rear work lights for both, rear wiper for cab models only, ROP umbrella for open platform, vertical exhaust pipe for open and vertical, or open and cab, rear fender extensions, I'm guessing for both, yeah, it says both, front fenders both, locking fuel cap for both, open cab and cabbed. I just love the inside of their cabs. I've been in a couple of them myself. Air ride, suspension seat, armrest, standard and cabs, AM, FM radio, and speakers. Backup alarm, I guess for both models. Well, for open cab and cab. Horn, for cab units only. Smoking kit for cabs. And packages of oil and stuff. Yeah, I haven't really looked at this book myself yet, but figured we would run into that anyway. It's kind of sick. Now, this is the book that's probably going to kill my battery, because this is a very thick book. For the 7R series tractors, 200 to 280 horsepower, John Deere's. This book is brand new because these are brand new models. Well, they've been out for like a year or two now, but they're still brand new. Ha ha ha. Yeah. These are definitely overkill. That's for sure. Well, for our small operation, they would be. So, like I said, I'm just kind of glancing through it. I'll tell you the horsepower on these guys, too. I know there's one that would be okay, but she would still be overpowered. I know what model it is, too. I'm just to kind of let you guys look through the book. Nice big cabs. They're super huge. Buddy seats. Control. Console. Air. Heat. Radio. I know the radio's up top, actually. Some other stuff for GPSs and stuff. Confusing stuff. I wouldn't even use half this stuff, honestly. Mowers, you know, stuff. Seeding corn. Mowing. Baling hay. Now, here's the tractor I'm thinking of. That, I mean, it would be alright, but she would still be overkill. The 7200R Sears tractors. Now, I love this tractor. This is like a sick tractor. I love these self-leveling loaders. They're awful cool, you know, and stuff. So, but they're still overkill. That's the thing. They're way overpowered for, I think, for what we would need it for. I mean, you can still bale hay with them and stuff. Okay, for the 7200R, which is the one I'm looking at, but you know, it's still a lot of money. For rated PTO horsepower at 2100 engine RPMs, it's 164 horsepower. Engine horsepower 200, and then with the power management, it's 220 horsepower. Get out of here. So, I mean, I guess you guys can't really see that, but I'm trying to see the screen here a little bit myself. But that's what they kind of look like, but without the duals. See, that's the one I'm looking at. I don't know if I can go back here. Yeah, this guy. Still overkill because it's 200 horsepower. Like, we really don't need 200 horsepower. I mean, if I was going to run maybe 200, 300, 400 acres of hay, then I would probably see 200 horsepower coming in handy. But, you know, and then all the way up to the 7280R, she should be rated at 200. Well, it depends on what, you know, like management things and stuff you get. 232 horsepower, 280 horsepower, or 308 horsepower, depending on what powers, you know, you use, what power stuff. So that's this is my favorite book just because of that big tractor. So, I know the kids are just going to be drooling all over this book. I better hang on to it. So, we got to get to that book now too. That's for the grown-ups. The kids want to watch it again too. But yeah, so the John Deere books are done. We'll get into the Boss Plow book, which is, this book's overdue now. So, but it does not have the ATV plows in here. It's got the UTV plows, but not the ATVs. I'm already picking out my favorite plow already that I think would work for my Dodge Ram. We'll just kind of glance through it. I'm thinking about getting the Power V. I think that'd be alright. I still want it to be a V plow, but then, yeah, you know, still small enough and stuff. She should be fine for moving tons of snow. I don't want to get a straight blade because they're kind of useless. Well, to me they are. Unless you're going to do tons of stacking, but, you know, you can just do it with a V too. And then here's the ones for the UTVs. And now this plow is definitely too big. The DXT, way too big. I don't need something that huge. That's if you're going to move mountains of snow, you know. I don't need that. Here's push blades, or box plows, or whatever you want to call them. And some spreaders. And some parts, you know, joystick stuff. More parts, oil, paint, specs on it, you know, what they're made for and stuff. All kinds of stuff. And they even got clothing and hats too. I wanted to get their hat, but their hat's like 20 bucks. It's like a freaking ripoff. So, bossplow.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the Inn, whatever the hell that's called. I said the H word. Oh well, break it. Parents, you better watch this video first, because I think I said a couple of bad words, but, you know, whatever. Maybe the kids can't really understand me, so whatever. So there's the books. It's going to be kind of a short video, I guess. That's alright. It won't take me too long to upload it then. I could probably have it done tonight if I really wanted to, but... So, yeah. That's all the books I got. I got other ones too, but I didn't bring them, so... Those are all my newest ones. I got some other older ones too, I guess I could make videos of, but... Oh, I'll frig it. I think we'll be alright. Still gotta clean my shop out one of these stinking days. So I forget how many books were here. I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9, I guess. So if I would have bought the other John Deere's, that would have been like 15. So I'll be putting these in with the rest of my hoard of books. And yeah, so it should be pretty cool. I don't know if the kids will like it too much, but you know, whatever. Parents just have to watch the video first, I guess, and you know, stuff. So whatever. Only some videos are going to be kid friendly. The rest of them are going to be bloody and not friendly. So, but I tried. It's hard to make videos kid friendly when you're used to swearing like a sailor. So, but you know, whatever. Frig it. So my lawn is starting to grow again. Now it kind of rained a little bit earlier today. Not much. It didn't even wet anything. Kind of useless with that rain. So yeah. Like I said, I don't know if my friends are showing up anytime soon or not to start cutting hay or not. I think that, honestly guys, I think that hay's kind of useless. It's just not tall enough like it should be. I mean, my XM24 can mow it easy. I mean, to me, it's just not worth, you know, cutting for hay. Oh, whatever, frig it. Somebody mowed the big field by the cemetery, so I don't know what's up with that. I thought he'd be cutting out for hay too, but maybe it's just, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's slowly quitting, I don't know, but, you know, whatever. So, it's actually, I don't know what time it is, but I know it's after 1, I think, because 2:12 right now, so he would have been here like an hour or two ago, around noon. Before it used to be around 1, but now it's kind of around noon. And got some airplanes. I've been hearing the airplanes like crazy the past few days. I figured the first set of planes would have just been from the 4th of July thing they had going on. But now it's just, I'm hearing it every day, you know, it's sickening. So I should clean my shop off a little bit. I got some, like some leaves and stuff sticking and grass clippings and stuff. Just take a broom to it, I guess, sweep it clean. Yes, my shop does need a good cleaning. I haven't cleaned it yet this month. So I gotta clean off my sidewalk here too. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, yeah, and for my regular subscribers, well, the pin hasn't rusted yet. It hasn't bent yet either. I'm thinking that it's probably going to bend because there's a war spot in the clip here, or whatever. You know what, guys? This is for the grown-ups, not for the kids now. I don't know if any kids are going to watch my videos, but... Okay, so... Honestly, I don't know what this thing's called. Could somebody actually tell me what this thing's called? Because I seriously need to order another one. Look at this. Look. Oh, it's coming off. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. See... Now, I tried to Google it, but Googling is stupid, and I tried to Bing it, or whatever the hell, or whatever that bloody website's called, and it's just not working for me either. But what is this thing called? I mean, like, I'm not 100% sure, you know. I gotta show you that war spot. I'm just gonna go to the shop bench here. Oh, to me, the camera, the light's not very good, so... Turn on light. Let's see, there's a war spot in there now. But that's from that bolt that was in there, you know, that little guy. Well, now it's sitting further back now. I think it's sitting further back. Either that or it's more further up. I can't remember, but... I'm thinking there's going to be a lot more pressure on that pin now, so that pin might actually start bending. I don't know, but... Can you seriously, guys, tell me, what is this thing called? Because I've just been calling it a hook, but I'm not... Like, I mean, she's awful worn out, you know? And I would like to have a spare. So, if somebody could help me out, like, I guess Savage More, or Anywhere After 6, or whoever else watches my videos. You know, I've been Googling it for like 2 hours, and I cannot figure it out. I'm probably Googling it wrong, but... See, I'm not good with Googling, so... You know, I even tried to Bing it, you know, that website Bing or whatever, and I was able to find something on eBay, but it was just the thing for the winch, but it had a picture of this in there too, but it didn't say the name of it. But it had like another thing on there, it was for the winches, I guess, so it wouldn't suck the winch in all the way. It's kind of like a winch stop, you know. But he just had a picture of this. I don't know if that was just for the heck of it or what, but... I'm thinking I could probably get another year off this hook. But see, I'm not seeing no part numbers, and if there was, they're gone now because of the way I had to straighten this back out the hook because she was bent, so... Like she was actually... You know, she's still a little cocked-eyed now, even. So, I'm not 100% sure what this thing is called. I don't... If you guys can't figure it out for me, it's alright. I'll just take it to my Polaris dealer and they'll help me out. Since that girl's able to find me oil, I'm sure she would know what this bloody thing's called. She's not too worn out. I guess here, she's very worn out here, though. Well, they're worn out everywhere, I guess, but... I don't know. It just seems like she's, I mean, this is probably something I could make myself, but I don't have the tools to do it. I don't have a plasma cutter or any steel or a welder or anything. I mean, she's just awful worn out. Now, I'm still going to use this one, but I would definitely like to have a spare. You know, I want a spare of everything, right? So if you guys could help me out, if you guys know what this thing's called, or if you guys can figure it out and try to find it for me, I would like that a lot, because I'm stupid and I can't figure it out, and this thing's already starting to rust. Mama, she's going to break pretty quick here then if she's rusted already. Oh, I'll figure it. So if you guys could figure this one out, I would appreciate that. If you guys know what if you guys know what it's called, then leave it in the comment. Then I'll try Googling that and seeing what happens. But if you guys can actually find my website. Now, there's another website. I ordered, there's something else that I bought for the plow. It's for the snow plow, but it's not this though, of course. But I'm not going to tell you because I want it to be a surprise. It was $20 and $10 for shipping, either by mail or UPS. I just went with mail because at least you can get it on a Saturday if you had to. Even though I'm not in big giant hurry for the damn thing, but you know, whatever. So if you guys could tell me what this thing is called, I would appreciate it, because even I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I just call it a hook because that's just what I've been calling it. So I'm going to put this back on so I don't lose it. And I'm sure my camera's probably going to die pretty quick because she's pretty warm. But, so if you guys could figure that one out for me, I would appreciate it. There we go. That's in there. There. Yeah, it's actually on the bottom side of that war spot on the mount there, or the hook. So, but she might start bending. I don't know. I might actually have to. Yeah, this is probably going to suck, but I might have to take my grinder to it and grind that down, so it's not so. Because what it is, it's just like a big point right on that. You know, it's just going to bend that. So, I think I might have to take my grinder to it and grind it down a little bit. So, but I'll let it go for now. I mean, if I have to grind it in the wintertime, I can grind it. I got power back here now, so. Well, it's not legal, but, well, it's legal for me, but it wouldn't be legal, I guess. I don't know. They might get pissed at you. I mean, it seems like if you want to put, even just, I guess that light's hot. If you want to put power in here, you have to get a stinking permit, I guess. I don't know. I know you gotta, if you want to buy a new building, you gotta get permits for them. But I wouldn't be surprised if you gotta get a permit now to put power in. And then for this, I could probably get in trouble because it seems like everything has to have permits. It's gonna get to the point where if I want to take a crap, I gotta put a damn quarter in the toilet, you know. You know. That's what my mom said to me. She was like, Jesus, it's going to get to the point. I'm just moving. I mean, they make tons of money, but they spend it on stupid things. So, but whatever, frig 'em. I guess if the United States becomes that way, I'm freaking moving. We'll try where Bill T-Max lives up there in Canada. If Canada freaking does it, then I guess I'm moving to Mexico. Or Hawaii, or somewhere where it's not America. Stupid thing. But whatever, so. But anyways, guys, if you guys could figure out what this stinking thing's called for me, I would appreciate it. And, if you guys don't know, that's fine. I mean, just say, hey, hell, I don't know. And that's fine. I'll just take it to my polaris dealer and they can figure it out for me. And, hope you guys enjoyed the books. I hope I can fit all that. And I'll just put JD books and Polaris books and stuff like that in the title, I guess. So, I guess this will be a big video. I don't know. So, there probably won't be much for videos for a little while, just because, who knows when haying season will start. It should be starting pretty soon. I was hoping it would be starting today, because, I mean, if you don't cut it now, it's never going to get cut then. I don't know if he's going to cut it, or if somebody else will cut it, or if his son will cut it. If it ain't him, then it'll probably be his son. And he's the one that owns the 1086, so. So I don't know what they're going to do. I'm not hearing anything in the background, so I know that he ain't out there yet, so. I don't know, frig it. Yeah, he knows that I live here now, so I mean, he knows where to find me. So, that was an ugly vehicle. Yeah, but anyways, guys, I think I'll take off and yeah. I'll head back in. I'll try to edit some of this video. Anyways, get it over with. And it should be fine. So yeah. Yeah, $2. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I think I'll take off. So I guess have a good day, and don't forget to smoke your cigarettes and stuff. So yeah, have a good day too. See you guys later.